I'm wasting so much time talking about these dumb little glitches that I'm not even doing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong, because there's just so much cool stuff about this game that I just want to gush about. This whole intro with the wrecked ship. You'll see this area will become different after I beat this boss. The whole thing is kind of powered down. The lights are all out. There's a little save room you can get into, but the save capsule is powered down. It doesn't even work, and the whole area is just dead. So you explore around there for a while, and then you come to this. It's like this energy. In later Metroid games, they sort of, alright, I need... You don't want to use super missiles against this guy, or else he flips his shit and does this really annoying attack that's difficult to avoid, and he's invulnerable the whole time that he's doing it, so it's... You actually waste a lot of time if you try to use super missiles against this guy. It's much faster to just, whoops, peg him with the regular missiles. It might even be... I don't know, there's a certain point in the game where actually using charged... your regular charge beam is actually better DPS than regular missiles. I don't remember if it's after the ice beam though, or if I need the next weapon power-up for that to be the case. Because yeah, if you're quick and consistent about like charging up and releasing your charge as soon as it's charged up, you can get better DPS that way than with regular missiles. But only after you get... I think it's the final beam that becomes the case. Until then, it's faster to use missiles. Or, you know, just because this is a Let's Play and I'm showing shit off, this is what he does when you hit him with a super missile. This is a big, long attack. This is a little trick you can do. If you hold a charge shot and then spin jump, you're basically invincible, and you can actually kill some enemies this way too. And that's the only, as far as I know, the only way to consistently dodge that attack even. But yeah, it wastes a ton of time, and this is actually a pretty difficult boss, for all I was saying about how this is like a slow-paced, not a very action-packed game, especially its boss fights. This is maybe the one exception. This is by far the most difficult boss in the game. Or, you know what? I bet I could kill him with another super miss. Oh fucker. I have reserve tanks. Or I have at least one reserve tank. Or actually, you know one thing? If I weren't using my missiles, I'd be full on everything. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. But yeah, just, okay. Whew. I almost forgot that I had the reserve tanks. I would have been like, oh god, when was the last time I saved? Oh shit. Okay, I talked to you guys about that save room. And yeah, that's the nasty thing. This is a difficult boss. I mean, not like a uber difficult boss fight, but a relatively difficult boss fight for Metroid. And you don't get a save point before him. The save point is shut down until you kill him. And yeah, you can see now all the lights are on, and the whole area just kind of like the same trick they pulled back in Criteria with the space pirates after you get scanned. Or the whole opening area just comes to life after the space pirates discover you. And it's the same here after you kill the energy-sapping energy ghost. Where do I need to go now? Is there anything down? Oh, I could be in some trouble. I know now is the time to get the, I forget what it's called. The purple suit. In order to trek to Meridia, which is like the water world. Okay, this will help. What do you have for me? So I believe that's like the leftmost power-up, I think, is where I need to get. I believe that is my purple suit. Oh, this is embarrassing. Why can't I remember what the purple suit is called? Oh well. So it's up there. And I think there's an energy tank, or maybe two energy tanks, and a super missile. I can't remember. I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot that you really need to, like, beat the game. I think there's a super missile in here. It's like all these super missiles and stuff aren't really... I mean, they're nice. It's kind of cool to have them there. It gives you something to discover when you're off exploring side areas and stuff, but they don't really help you progress at all. They just kind of help your combat capabilities. And honestly, you don't even really need super missiles for much of anything anyways. It's nice to have a nice healthy stock for some of the later bosses. It helps those go by a bit faster, but other than that, the supers, and especially the regular missiles are just worthless later in the game. Need the grapple beam to beat this guy. Oh, here we are. Water area. I believe this is the way to Meridia. I don't want to go there just yet. What was I saying? Yeah, that's... Yeah, we don't really... Missiles... almost completely worthless at this point. Super missiles, kind of helpful. They'll help against the later bosses. Because, yeah, the later bosses have so much health, you will just run through all of your super missiles by the time they die. So you want... You just basically need that little help in DPS in order to... And actually none of the bosses after this point are very difficult at all, but they're just kind of... They take a really long time if you don't have a nice, healthy stock of super missiles. So that's why I like to get as many as I can without wasting too much time. Is there super missiles or... I believe there's nothing of value over there. So we'll go this way. But I think we need to kill all the enemies in this room anyways in order to progress. Is that true? That's true. True dat. Okay. Actually, I could do... Okay. Man, I suck. Oh well, I've got missiles to spare. Might as well get some use out of them. Okay, so that was 3 missiles. Oh wow, yeah, that's... I believe that's slightly... If not slightly faster, then at least comparable time to kill those things with your laser as with your missiles. There's a weird... Okay, yeah, there's a... Alright, you know, okay. I remember there being like a super obtuse power up here. It's like in the wall, like way over here, in the middle of nowhere. But now that I think about it, there's like these dudes here. Like the little critter. And that thing up there, yeah. So anyways, there's an item up there that I always thought was like kind of bullshit. It's like, why the hell would I ever go all the way up there? Why would I expect there to be an item in this dumb location? But, I mean, yeah, the critters there are definitely a hint. So that's one... Because, yeah, I think, like, if I were coming to into this game, like, for the very first time with, like, my... I don't know, I guess the eyes of age and experience... minus my Metroid experience, I think I would have figured, based on the critters moving back and forth, that there would be an item up there, because there would be no reason for them to be there otherwise. I could grapple beam. I do have the grapple beam, so I could just swing across there, but it's faster to just take the damage. Oh, this isn't exciting. We get to watch a cutscene now. I'm just gonna enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, it's over. Wasn't that fun? This is... I do own this game on the Wii Virtual Console, which is where I played it the last... I think my last 2 playthroughs were on the Wii Virtual Console version. I'm playing it right now in ZSNES just because I don't have a way of recording off my TV. But the reason I'm telling you that right now is because moments like the one that we just witnessed, our slow trek across the spikes being ferried by... Yes, this is it. Ferried by Chozo statue. Moments like that are what the ZSNES fast-forward key are meant for. if I were not playing this for a Let's Play, I would have frame skipped through that shit like you would not believe. That was actually a problem in some other Let's Plays I've attempted in the past. I ended up scrapping. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, one of the problems I had was I'd keep on habitually reaching for my speed up key, which I normally map to my controller, like the L2 button on my controller is my fast forward key. And so I would, at certain slow parts of games I would try to Let's Play, I would just habitually fast forward them and just ruin everything. So yeah, to prevent that from happening, I've just unmapped my fast forward key. So yeah, no. Oh, I think there's a reserve tank, I think, in here. Right there. To my left. But I don't know how to get it. I kind of want it. Because kind of like super missiles, it's like, there's like a hierarchy of like little crappy power... not crappy... non-essential power-ups that you don't need to progress through the game. There's like a hierarchy, and like number 1 is like the best pickup you can get in terms of making life easier for you are energy tanks. And I don't really know where a lot of energy tanks are, and I'm just kind of hoping to pick up some, or to remember where they are, or to discover some on my way to the next boss, because, I mean, I talked about how much of like a badass I am in that Metroid. Combat in Metroid just kind of like ain't no thang for a badass action platform gamer like myself. Or, you know, a fan of action games. But I am not going to be able to beat... I am not going to be able to beat Meridia with... I guess I do have the 2 reserve tanks. Actually, yeah, with the reserve tanks in mind, I might actually be able to clear Meridia with the energy I have now. Oh, I think this might be an energy tank in here. So if this is, then I'll just call off the exploring side areas, because I do know exactly where I need to go next. Fuck. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I just saw like the energy capsule like right there in the open, not even encased by a globe. Yeah, there was. Perfect. I am maybe set to beat the game now. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. Or, yeah, that's 5 energy tanks and 2 reserves. It would be a close call against Ridley, I think, with the amount of health, and yeah, especially with the amount of supers I have. Maybe 1 more energy tank and 2 more super missiles, super missile capacity expansions, and I think I'm ready to beat the game. I mean, not like ready to beat the game. There are still some essential items. Some essential upgrades, but like in terms of weapon power-ups, like bombs and missiles and health, just 1 life and 2 missiles, and I think I'm good to beat the game. Or actually, I don't even think I need the health. With 2 more energy tanks, that's 2 reserve tanks, that's a full row. I think I can beat Ridley with a full row. I just need some supers in order to finish the fight fast enough.